actually so hard to get a whole coordinate into like a horizontal frame. This is like impossible. So you can't even see my cool socks, but I'm wearing Roji cool socks and my usual shoes. And then we've got the, I can't pronounce this, Mille Foglie JSK by Baby. I love Baby. And black Metamorphose blouse with a square neckline, which I really like these kind of necklines on me. It's a very good blouse. It's very comfortable. It has really good shirring. It has a very cute shape. So I can also wear it with skirts. I only have 2 skirts still, but it's great. Got my handmade wrist cuffs that I still use. And then we have this Meta headpiece, which maybe is called a canotier. Canotier, maybe? Very cute. It's hard for it to stay on. This is a special video today because it's been just over a year since I've been in Lolita fashion. So I wanted to just share my thoughts about the things I've discovered, learned about myself, not about the fashion. Like, that's got nothing to do with me. This is like my personal experience. So yeah, I just want to, think about what's been going on and how it's been, show you what I got so far, talk about Lolita stuff. So let's get started. First, I want to show you what I've got in the last year. It's quite a few things, I guess. There's quite a bit to go through, so let me just show you. So I've got a couple of blouses here that I got from 42 Lolita. This one is from Yilia. It's very cute and light, and I've worn it once, I think, but it's also too big, so I don't know what to do, and I can't really wear it the way I want because it's like the bust area is just kind of floppy, even though this neck detail helps. I'm not sure what to do, but it's cute. I also got this one that I got from 42 Lolita from a brand called Sweet Angel, and I really wanted a princess sleeve blouse, and they are either always sold out or they don't fit me. So I got this, and it does mostly fit me. There are just some bits, like the top of the bust, which kind of just like is a bit floppy. So it's not perfect, but it was like 20 quid. So this is my baby blouse I got a year ago. I wear it a lot. I have lost a button on it twice, and once, like one of the buttons I've sewed on. This one's about to come off. The other one's gonna need sewing on again. I don't know what's up with their buttons. I guess because it's like shirring, it's elastic, and they kind of just like push and pull around a lot. But it's really versatile. It has detachable sleeves. I love it a lot. I can't really wear it with skirts the way I like, to be honest, because this side, it kind of just like completely removes my waistline because it's like a baby doll style. And I don't really like that if I'm wearing a skirt. So it's really good under JSKs for me. But for skirts, which I want to wear more of, I'm not sure. Unless you just tuck it all in, then yeah, that's fine, of course. But you don't always want to do that. Unless you get a corset, then that might work. So yeah. Also, it's getting so dark. I'm gonna have to turn the light on, I think. No, are we gonna be in the dark? Just gonna stay in the dark, I think. Then I got this Alice and the Pirates JSK, which I got a year ago for 50 quid on Vinted, which was a really good find. And it's not normally what I would wear, honestly, because I really like wearing black, a bit of white, tartan, red. But this is tartan, and it's blue, and I kind of like blue. But it has like cool, like kind of gothic Alice in Wonderland black details. Like it's just really cool. I like it. But it's a baby doll cut, so kind of hard for it to look the way I want with the petticoats I have right now. I have 2 petticoats. One's kind of like too poofy, and the other one I had to cut off a layer to make it the shape I wanted, and now it works better, I think. This is an amazing JSK I got from a friend in the community. It's just a beautiful JSK, super classic. I feel like Momoko wears it in Kamikaze Girls. It's so cute because I remember watching the movie years ago being like, damn, that is all so cool. And then a few years later, I just started wearing the fashion like as well, and then I rewatched the movie and I kind of was just like, oh, look where I ended up. It just made me so happy, and it made me want to get more baby Distarcia and Bright things, which I love. So you know, but yeah, it's a great GSK and it fits perfect. It's really special to me because it's in Kamikaze Girls, and that movie is just so like unique and special. I love it a lot. I love it a lot. Then this is the skirt that baby just, I think re-released. It's like a classical old school style. And I want to wear a bit more red, so I thought, oh, they only have a red one. Sure, I'll get it. This is what I was waiting for, kind of. Because I only have one skirt. So this is my second skirt in the whole year. But it's so nice and it fits amazing. So comfortable. There's a very cute scalloped hem. It's just so nice. I really love it. Then this is a Victoria Maiden blouse I got on Wonderwelt that sadly doesn't fit me, but I'm planning to adjust it and make it fit me by adding some side paneling here. Luckily it's simple black cotton and the bottom hem is really basic and simple, so I might be able to adjust it. I'm definitely gonna try. I just have to be brave and do it. I'm practicing at the moment and I think I'm getting there. Then at Christmas I got an H Nauta JSK. I already showed it in a video. Same with a couple of these things I've already shown, but this is what the whole collection looks like after a year. So you're gonna see them again. And yeah, I mean, I really can't hold JSKs up when I'm saying that, mate. But yeah, it's so cool and gorgeous and hefty and full of details. It's a little bit too large, like a tiny bit too large. And the skirt is a little bit too short and the bust is a little bit too short. But it's amazing and I really want to wear it out. I'm terrified of wearing it out because of, you know, damaging it, food, and, you know, getting screamed at. But it genuinely makes me so happy, and H Nauta is one of my favorite brands. And I need more H Nauta in my life. I just love that type of gothic. It's so like fairy-like and magical. A lot of their pieces feel like that to me and I really like that. Oh gosh, my cat's arrived and she might just destroy everything. I've got to keep an eye on her. But anyways, this is another blouse I got on 42 Lolita by the brand Yelia again. Good for the summer. I really like this blouse. It's great. The neckline's not the best. Like, I like a square neckline, but like this kind of lace they got on, it does really feel a bit like grandma style to me. But besides that, I love these kind of sleeves. It's very comfy and light, so it's cute. It's good for the summer. Then we've got the first skirt I got. I got on Lace Market. It's a 2006 or 2005 Maxissimum skirt. If I can never find the front, honestly, but it's so cool. I love it so much. It's amazing. I just put it over my shoulders to fit in it and that works. And yeah, it has really cool like pointy lace on it, which I thought, oh, fun. I really love this skirt. I've worn it a lot. Even like in non-Lolita situations, I've just worn it. But like, I don't know, a shirt. Yeah, I did do that. And this is the first JSK I got, so it's very special. It's the Baby Doll Black Velveteen JSK, and I've worn this so much. I've worn it everywhere, mate. I love it so much. It's so beautiful, and it just makes me so happy wearing it. It's just amazing. So yeah, I really like Baby Distarcia and Bright, as you can see. I think most of my like brand things are from Baby. I just can't help it. I just think that they make great things. So I'll show you some of my favorite socks now. I got these really nice Alice in the Pirates like rose socks, which just cross over and it says Alice in the Pirates. And I like them a lot. I want to get them in black and white as well, because this is white and black. Duh. I got these really cute baby socks at a swap meet in Nottingham. And I think they're like the pastoral line. So there's like two related JSKs, and I don't like those JSKs at all. Like, it's really not my style. But these socks are just so cute. I really love socks. So I can wear them with my red pieces, I think. Then I just have some basic like striped socks, of course. Got some white ruffle basic socks, you know. I also have these really cute Roji socks. They're also like kind of like flowery, rosy, and crossovery. You know, they're super cute. And the Roji socks I'm wearing right now are also really cute. Then I've got this headpiece that I made. Another headpiece that I made. I really like this one. I think it turned out really, really good. I made a couple bows, but I've not really worn them yet. And I've not worn this beautiful Alice in the Pirates headpiece yet because it kind of hangs too low on my head. Like, it hangs like over my ears, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't think there is anything I can do about it except grow a bigger head, but I mean, I can't do that. But it's literally so gorgeous. I really love it. I want to wear it so badly. But it just kind of felt weird when I put it on. The rest of the things I've already shown previously, but it's just other handmade headpieces that I've made. So for the more important part of the video is like my actual experience and thoughts wearing the fashion in this last year. So I've got some notes and I'm just gonna look over them. So for me, the experience of wearing Lolita fashion has been very interesting. There's definitely been some ups and some downs for me personally. But essentially, my goal was to express myself. You know, I've always liked this fashion since I was a teenager and never really thought I could get into it because of, you know, affordability. Is that a word? And also like didn't really know how to do it. But then once I found out how to do it, you know, you kind of just can't stop because it's so fun. And I also wanted to find like a community of like-minded people to do cool shit with, pretty much. Make new friends, just go out, just have fun. And I didn't really know that I was looking for something like this until I randomly stumbled into it like last year. And I guess my teenage self is very satisfied with this because I was really craving for something like this, like creative and unique and fun. And I've always loved fashion. And I didn't really know how to express that. And now I feel like I can really express it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel very satisfied and accomplished. And it's just so creative as a hobby. Besides the consumerism of it all, it's just very creative, which I really, really enjoy. So yeah, I definitely wanted to be part of something that had people in it that really inspired me, that I looked up to. And I wanted to find people that were like creative, also kind of like strong, because I feel like to wear this fashion outside, you have to kind of be a strong person because people are gonna shit on you, usually. And yeah, I wanted to be around interesting people with the same interests as me, and people that are basically just like not scared of being themselves. Yeah, I think it's refreshing to be around people like that. I feel like there's like a lot of people that have things they want to do in their life and they just don't do them because they think that, oh, people are gonna think this of me, people are gonna look at me like this, people are gonna perceive me as this. And I was definitely like that for most of my life as well. Kind of like when you're a teenager, I think you just accept that as part of being a teenager. But then when I, you know, started my 20s and I started working every day, I just realized, okay, life can't just be going to work and doing what people find acceptable. I want to enjoy my hobbies and do what I like doing. That's life, really. Like, you're not really living your life if you're, you know, waiting for other people's approval. You're just waiting until something is deemed acceptable and then you do it. So I'm just like, you know, no, don't do that. Just do what you want to do respectfully. Do what you want to do respectfully. So yeah, I feel like this fashion is also like a radical way of choosing yourself over other people's opinions. So you do have to be strong and you have to be, you know, into it. You have to really like it to do it. I guess it's not for the weak. Because it's definitely hard to confront the people that are gonna like be rude to you and do other weird things. Sometimes going outside in this fashion is dangerous, and I hate that there are people that make others feel uncomfortable just because of the way they're dressed. A couple times when I was out in public with friends, we were filmed and the people around us would be very rude and not understand. I've heard of bad things happening to friends or friends of friends, and that definitely makes me feel anxious. So yeah, sometimes before going out, I feel kind of sick, like anxious, nauseous. I like to be out with my fiance or my friends most of the time, but I don't really go out by myself anyways. So if I'm going out and I'm going out with a mate, yeah, I'll dress up. I probably wouldn't wear this unless it was like a Lolita meet, but you know, I wear my blouse and my JSK. I did that to a wrestling match and nobody cared. I just felt cute. It was great. But yeah, if you're just like out to do fun stuff and you focus on that, you're not really gonna be anxious about it. Essentially, you just have to have a purpose when you're out, I think, and you'll be fine. Unless someone's harassing you, then there are different ways of dealing with that. And luckily, I've not really had that myself. Touch wood, it stays like that. I also find it quite funny that as a person that grew up with a lot of anxiety from a small Italian town, this is a pretty like extreme path to go down because of, you know, I was even afraid of just going outside, like super plain clothes, nothing special, literally plain Jane. But I was just afraid of just stepping outside and being perceived. There generally was a period in my life where I would stop wearing my glasses outside so I wouldn't notice people looking at me. You know, it got pretty bad. And to go from that to this, I think that's growth. I think that's growth, honestly. Not to be like, look at me, I'm so grown, you know. But I think it is. And I don't know, it makes me happy. Don't know, it's good. Something that is hard though, besides, you know, potentially being harassed online or in real life, I think is being into a fashion focused hobby and being body neutral. I think that's really, really hard because you are going to compare yourself to others. I can't help doing that. You know, you always do it and then you try and you stop and you realize, okay, and you're fine, but you did do it, and then you're like, oh no, but this looked like that on this person. What if I did this? What if I did that? You know, it's a fashion hobby, which means you're gonna be looking at your face, at your hair, at your body a lot. Even if you don't want to post the pictures online, you are gonna be looking at yourself a lot, which it can grow your confidence sometimes, but it can also reduce your confidence other times. And I've been trying to achieve body neutrality for a long time. I am a 26-year-old, you know, I'm trying to, you know, just be a healthy adult, go on with my life, do what I have to do, accept myself, accept changes. But it's really hard when you are looking at yourself so much, when you are actively trying to look a certain way. I'm actively trying to look cool and cute and, you know, gothic, you know. I'm trying to achieve a look that I really like and that I can achieve, but you still are gonna feel like it's not enough. Not to be depressing or anything, but basically it's very hard to always be okay with the way you look when you're in a fashion hobby. Even in this one too. Purely because, for example, when you are buying clothes, the size accessibility, you know, it's quite bad, which there's nothing we can do about really because, you know, a lot of those clothes aren't even targeted at like the Western market really, from my understanding. So yeah, it just gets hard just looking at numbers and being like, oh, never gonna fit in that. And there's other options for like, you know, alternative sizing and stuff, but when you really like something, you're gonna hyperfixate on that and it's gonna be a little bit hard. But then you just have to keep going and just accept that that's part of it. move on and find another thing that will fit you. And that's fine. There's always going to be something beautiful to wear. It's just a little bit sad sometimes, you know? I think everyone goes through it. So yeah, there's been ups and there's been downs. Definitely my favorite things have been meeting new people, hanging out with the new people that I've met, and, you know, getting the clothes that I like, just creating a lot of really good memories. And like, it just feels like sometimes you go out and you do things and you're just going out to eat or stuff, but like if I'm going out to eat in a coordinate, I'm also gonna take a cute picture, you know, I'm gonna feel really good about myself. It just makes it a little bit more memorable, and I think that's really fun. Oh, and another downside is that even though you are going to meet a lot of like really cool people, it is hard to make deep connections in any sort of group. So that's also just like a struggle, and trying to figure out, you know, who you're gonna be able to create a friendship with. Because a lot of things can be quite superficial, and even though that's fine, sometimes if you're looking for like, you know, cooler friendships, you're gonna get a little bit disheartened. Also, speaking of people, it's just really cool to be inspired by so many different people that you wouldn't even like, you didn't even know you would be inspired by. And it's just nice, yeah, doing like having a little chat with other people from all over the world about the fashion. It's quite cute. So I have a few goals for my next year in Lolita, and it's definitely get more H Naoto stuff because I really like it. Trying to fix that blouse and making it a little bit larger for me. Try and buy things from Closet Child or Mercari. Get rocking horse shoes. Get a cute bag. Get something from Wirehead. Oh, that's gonna be impossible. Like, I love their stuff, but it's, you know, it's a bloodbath. You're not gonna get anything, mate. I'm not gonna get it. It's not gonna happen. I also really want some Gothic Lolita Bibles and some more like J Fashion magazine, like Kera magazine. There's a few other ones to look for as well. I also want to twin with my Pullip and my Blight dolls more, which means making more doll clothes. It's hard. That's also really hard. I want to go for more afternoon tea because I really like afternoon tea, especially scones. Go to the swap meet next month. That would be really, really fun. And yeah, just like keep making friendships with people. And yeah, just keep experimenting and having fun. I think the things that I like have stayed the same mostly. And I've been sticking to a few color schemes that I think look good on me, and that's been working really well. I also still don't have bloomers, and I kind of want a pair of bloomers, you know, it'd be really useful. It's quite windy here. It's very windy, in fact. I think that's it. I think it's been a very interesting year, and I've learned a lot about myself and like my insecurities and my strengths, what I'm okay with, what I'm not okay with, what I like on myself, what I can go out in, what I can be in the house in. Like, going out in this is kind of like, oof, all right. Going out in all white, I'm stressed about, but I really like Shiro Lolita as well. I really do. It's super cute. I don't just want to wear it for a photo. I want to actually wear it and have fun. There's a lot of beautiful Gothic places around where I live, so, you know, I want to visit them and I want to take a cute picture and not spill food on the clothes. Thank you so much for watching. Being quite strange recording videos, honestly. This was also a new thing for me to do in the last year. I've done it a few times and I'm looking forward to doing it more. I will probably record and show what I do with the Victoria Maiden blouse because I want to adjust it, and I'm kind of struggling to find the exact tutorial for it really that, you know, that relates to Lolita blouses. So I'll probably upload that, but it's not gonna be like a tutorial because I can't sew for shit, so, you know. Anyways, thank you so much.